Good morning.
Good morning.
Although I will say, on this beautiful Los Angeles day, we're bright and early, I thought I was going to be your first interview. But no, I'm like fifth.
We work hard. They work us hard.
I know. Well, I know.
Say.
You want to sell the thing that you're proud of, but I just like to be first.
Well,
do you care about being first?
I mean, with certain things.
When's a good time to be last?
My brain automatically went to like, do I want to die first or do I want to die last? I'm a happy person, I promise.
I used to, when I was younger, think I wanted to live forever, and I would say it all the time. And my grandparents said, but what if no one you love is around? I was like, geez.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, well, if I'm a vampire, I guess it could be kind of sexy.
Well, so speaking of things like vampires and other things that make good stories, comic books make good stories, and cartoony things make good stories. And your new show, Powerless, is live action, but seems kind of cartoony, right?
Well, it's a workspace comedy. Grandma! Looks like we're gonna be working late tonight. We have the backdrop of superheroes and supervillains. But it's not a show about them. It's about us, normal people, trying to make do in our everyday world and feeling very powerless, as one normally does in life. It's a struggle.
It's a struggle, that's true.
Especially when you have superheroes and supervillains reminding you how you don't have any powers.
Citizens of Charm City, feel the fire of Jack-o'-lantern!
So your character, Emily Locke, comes in to rejuvenate the spirits of this team who's trying to battle the supervillains.
Yeah.
What's your secret? Like, how do you do it? How do you rally the troops?
Well, Emily is just a go-getter. She is very optimistic, and she has so much confidence in herself, and in a sense, she thinks anything is possible.
Teddy, these are a game changer.
What's so cool about the show is, like I said, it's live action, but it kind of reads like a comic book. The colors are bright and the performances are big, and yet you don't feel like you're watching a silly kids show. So how did you find that space to inhabit that's between normal, nuanced live action and larger than life?
I think the writing kind of speaks for itself, and just playing that true. Doing comedy is something that's very new for me, so I'm always looking to my co-stars like Alan Tudyk and Danny Pudi and Ron Funches, like, what would you do for this line? And like, how do you think this would play differently from a comedy opposed to a drama? And they're like, nothing, like just play it honestly. The writing kind of does the work for you.
The wear bag protects against collateral damage from superhero battles.
One of the things that I've been asking guests out here in sunny California is a question on behalf of my son, who wants to know your favorite person, place, and phrase. I'm going to take my kids' questions and up it a little bit. Do you have a favorite moment, a favorite time in your life that you were like, yes, this is where it's all clicking?
Oh my gosh, I feel like I've had like a few aha moments in my life. I think the first big one that I was filming a movie in Hawaii, and I was sitting in the middle of a field, and I was just looking around and taking in the beauty of this place, and I just felt something kind of awaken inside me. And I read this book called The Four Agreements.
Yes.
But it was just like a really beautiful moment where I was just like, life is good, and I'm so grateful to be alive. And then I was just like, I know I'm a part of something bigger. And it was just a really beautiful moment.
Well, I love that. I want to sort of keep that with me. So I'm just gonna close my eyes and thank you so much for coming on the show.